Begin afresh every morning. Devotional thoughts for women.
Good morning, my beloved friends. Today, October 22nd, 2023, our devotional is entitled Fear, a Sign of the End of the World. The scripture reading is taken from Luke chapter 21, verse 26. Men's hearts failing them from fear and the expectation of those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Fear entered the world when sin entered, and it will accompany humanity until sin is extinguished. That is why one of the signs of the end of the world is fear. It will dominate people more and more as they stray further from the fear of God. The fear and love of God have almost left the world. The signs of the end of the world described in Luke chapter 21, verses 25 to 28, have almost all been completely fulfilled. Significant events occur on a greater and greater scale, with greater frequency and intensity, and they are accompanied by terror, stress, and anxiety. And on the earth, the stress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. The word distress from the Greek synochi appears twice in the New Testament. In 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 4, it is translated as affliction and anguish of heart. The word perplexity, aporia in Greek, is a description of a person in a confused state and only appears in this text, Luke chapter 21 verse 26. Men's hearts failing them from fear and the expectation of those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken, mentions three emotions: failure, fear, and expectation. Failing in the original New Testament Greek, apopsycho, means to exhale one life, expire, faint, lose consciousness, lose control, or stop breathing. Fear, phobos in the original Greek, fright, terror, panic, and fear. Expectation, prosdokia in the original Greek, worry about the future, generally associated with fear. These three words define the most common psychological problems: stress, phobias, and anxiety. Phobias have to do with fears in the past. Stress has to do with the fears of the present, and anxiety with the fears of the future. According to data from the World Health Organization in 2016, 350 million people all over the world suffer from depression, and 25% of the world's population has had one or more mental health problems in their life. In the US, 19 million people suffer from anxiety, 2.4 million have panic attacks, and 5.2 million suffer from stress-related illnesses. All of that became worse with the COVID-19 pandemic. Fear is certainly a sign of the end of the world. But Jesus told us, "Now when these things begin to happen, look up and lift up your heads, because your redemption draws near." Luke chapter 21 verse 28. If we fear God, there will be no room for these negative feelings. Put all your worries and anxieties in God's hands, because He will care for you. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 57.